Welcome back to the Dark Cave. Well, I got a lot going on here. As you can see, I've been weathering today. Got paint all over my hand and everything. Uh, there's a lot that's happened since the last video. One, that's on its chassis permanent now. These are just back there. I was playing with the idea of putting them there, them there, but that's not going to happen. I've decided it's going to get these, which are from Don at Don's Garage, our sponsor, if you want to use that term. But they're, what are they? I think 15 by 6s, something like that. Krager's. I don't have the paper, but close to that. 15s or 14s, I don't remember. Good enough. But that's what's going under here. And this is the first coat of this green that I decided I wanted it 70s because that's basically when you would buy some stuff like this, right? 60s, 70s. And there was a lot of that green, I'm going to weather this just like this is weathered. And so a lot of that kind of where you can see through it is going to go away because it is going to be weathered. So I'm probably going to end up blacking out the windows so you won't be able to see in them. But that's going to be a bunch of fun. Unless I find a whole bunch of interior pieces, which I doubt that's going to happen. But so that's where I am on the camper. Hey, will it fit on this one too? Kinda. We'll get to that one in a minute. I promise. But as you can see, I used the salt method. I haven't cleaned the bed out yet. I just wet the inside of that out, poured some salt in there, and smeared it around, and that's how you ended up with that. You can see I've already been dry brushing, and that's just the first color of many. I'll show you here. This is my weathering kit. I got a whole bunch more to go. So that's where I keep my see, I recycled that, found that it sitting just like that in the trash, and shoot, I cut it out, cleaned it up, cut it out, and that's what holds my stuff. But so that is where I am on that. This is going to end up being a curbside because there's not a lot of detail under there. And for what I'm wanting this to be, this is going to be setting in our diorama, which I've already started pieces of that, which I'll show you in a minute. But this is going to be in the diorama for sure. One, because my best pal gave it to me. And two, it's turning out so good. And I get the irony that I have weathered the roof and I'm going to be weathering the bed. But if I ever want to move it around in the diorama and take that off and set this over in the diorama somewhere, just I can. So that's why we're doing everything there. So we'll set that over there. Then I got, come here. Alright, that didn't work. I still haven't found the intake for it, so it may end up getting the hood cut out on it. I'm not really sure. But as you can see, I did get the shifter knob in there. That dice shifter knob, well, at least I think it's a dice square, so we're going to call it dice, right? I got the white walls on. Not the best, but Captain Shaky Hands, it's what I could do. The frame's a little off, so I think I can bring it back into shape, but the car doesn't wiggle. So it works. I'm not too upset with it. If I put the bumper on it and it doesn't come back into shape, nobody's gonna know but you guys. I still haven't put black in here. Black's got to go in here, fill that in, so all that'll go away. Some kind of fuzz on there. What else have we done? Oh, under here, we put the cutoffs under it. And under here's a little bit of metal flake. I wanted that in there because it looks like somebody shot over it, you know, when they were painting it. Here's a little crude, but again, this is going to go in the diorama with the other one too. At least that's my plan. So I think for what it's going to be and where it's going to go, it's perfect. But so we'll put that over here. And I know I said I was done with this, but I decided I didn't want to be done with it. I need to put the hoses on it and drive shaft in it, and then I'll be happy with it. So that's the plan for that. I wish I hadn't glued these on now, because if I hadn't of, these would be on there. And I may try to end up pulling them off. And, because look, look at that. There's so much room for activities. So much room for activities. So that may end up happening. And I haven't done anything to this since the last time you seen it. Might as well get that off before it falls off. But I've been thinking the same thing here. I'm not going to run the slot, but what do y'all think? Should I take it apart? What do y'all think? I'm thinking that's what needs to happen. Yeah. I'm still going to keep the wheel itself. I'm just going to change the tire because I don't like this tire. And I think with this tire, I can sink it in more too. So it should be something about like that instead of way out here like it is. So y'all tell me what y'all think. And I mean, in the end, I'm going to do what I want to do. You know, it's my model, right? But I still like pinions. You know, give me ideas and whatnot. But now, I didn't do a whole bunch on the diorama. By the way, we're on the diorama stuff. So if you don't want to see that, now's your time to split. Don had sent me this sticker. And he sent me a couple, actually, because I messed that one up over here. You can see. So, anyway. Now, I didn't tell him exactly what I wanted to do. But I did it. And I made a billboard out of nothing but stock styrene. I scratch made everything. Lights, there's a little bit of I-beam, just little slivers, and then stock flat styrene to make the light. And then I bent these. These are just stock, again, stock. When I say stock, I mean just straight stock that's bent. And this is all the same stuff. It's just multiple layers. I think there's one here, and then the flat stock. There. You can see I-beam, and then that there goes there, and don't pay no attention to none of that because it's all going to be weathered. I plan on putting some like weather, like rust streaks coming down. This is going to go on top of the like garage. So that was so much fun to build. I know it doesn't look like much, but I had a ball building this because it sits. So basically it's going to be the front of the building and it's going to be on the roof like that. So I had so much fun building that little thing, which has also made me decide not to buy the garage kit. And I got a friend, I think it's going to be Dawn, that's got a buddy that's got the kit, and get me the dimensions for the door and the window and the door, and then I can just place them wherever I want to, and I'm going to build it out of styrene stock. So I think because that's what that's given me the confidence to do. Is I'm going to try to build it myself. And either I fail or I win. Either way, you guys will be here to experience it with me, win or lose. And all I can do is mess up some stock styrene. So that is it. No hate needed, guys. Just love. I will see y'all in the next one. Bye-bye.